Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are doing Urbanguessr today. It's a map by Wolftrekker. 3-minute time limit. I don't think we're going to need all 3 minutes. Except we're probably going to need all 3 minutes. And our goal is to basically find out what city we're in. Now, Wolftrekker has added it so that we can have smaller cities, as well as, like, these small towns. Gen 4, what I thought was Norwegian, which I think is still Norwegian. So I think we're in Norway. Although, I don't know where in Norway. That's always the problem, right? I'm usually pretty good at figuring out what country we're in. And then where in that country... yeah, no, that's not my strong suit. Maybe we'll get lucky. I doubt it, but let's go Norway. It feels pretty warm. It could be Oslo, it could be Drammen, could be Bergen, could be any of the countries you probably saw on that, well, not countries, any of the cities you probably saw on that map. We're looking for town names, although I doubt town names are going to be helpful. My main goal in every city we're going to come across today, if it's not English, is to find road numbers. I'm a lot better at finding road numbers in certain countries than I am finding city names. There's just something about it. I don't know quite what it is. Maybe road numbers are just easier to find. You know what? It's probably because they're easy to find, right? You have more distance with a road number than you do with a single city name. However, goal and centrum. Centrum obviously means center. These are probably just streets. The town of Goal might be something. Yellow divider. Is this Finland? We did have Gen 2 coverage. It could be Finland. We're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. Norway doesn't do they? They do use a yellow divider. I'm losing my mind. I don't know where Goal is. I don't. We can go to Flam, we can go to Oda, we can go to Lindahl and Sejord and Etny. I don't think we're too far north. I think we have to be south here. And we did see old green license plates, which I'm pretty sure are Nordic. Fucking A. I don't think we saw a town name. I don't even know if Goal is a town name. We are heading west. It's temperate enough that we can't be north. It is. There's no way. We also have Halsumdalen and that shit. It ends up being 30 miles to our north. So not a bad guess. I don't see Goal. Well, here's Goal. Goal, yeah, if we would have seen Goal, we would have probably gone a lot closer to it. A lot more near Oslo than I thought it was going to be. The town of Holmfos. Or Hunfos? I don't think we saw that name anywhere, but Calamity does end up getting a perfect score. Ben Keller almost gets a perfect score here. We didn't have a bad guess at all. It looks like Arseny probably went with around where we went. Gen 4, yellow divider, left-hand side. And it looks like the Vietnam waters. But we're not in a moped. So it's probably going to be Indonesia, Malaysia. Talk about wires, Batman. And there's the language. It is neither. Oh, I love it. I love it. So we're screwed. It's Thailand. Do we go to just Bangkok and hope for luck? Maybe. Maybe we can get away with that. It's definitely a major city. Is that even a Thai language? Am I losing my mind? Yeah, there's a .th. No, I'm not losing my mind. We do have phone numbers. I'm not familiar with phone numbers in Thailand. That's going to be something I'm going to have to learn. Bangkok, big city. I don't see any skyscrapers, so maybe we're not in the right spot. Banh Mi, the Wat Sampong, and the police station. But nothing that tells us specifically it is a town or a city. But it feels pretty big. Think about all the wires, you know? Wires are a big sign. There's the Thai flag. We have the Krung Thai Bank, which is probably just the national bank. Interesting. I don't think we're going to find anything that's going to tell us it's a town name. We could probably get away with just guessing where we are, because we're not going to find anything. And not a bad guess. 40 miles outside the city. Ends up being the suburb of Chacheong Sao. We would have never found that, regardless. We would have found it. We would have found it. Gen 4, right-hand side of the road, no front plates, United States. There's the Florida plate right there. You can tell it's Florida, giant orange circle in the middle, because in the middle of this is a giant orange fruit, with the outline of Florida. So, where in Florida are we? We have the Ed Dietrich and Hillsborough. We also have Infants Preschool and then Pompano Beach, Florida. I don't actually know where Pompano Beach, Florida is, and we found it. Alright, that was easy. Hillsborough and Ed Dietrich, or Northeast 2nd Ave. So, this is East Atlantic. Here's Northeast 2nd Street. Here's 11th Ave, 10th, 5th, 2nd Ave. Northeast 2nd and Hillsborough. That is not going the way I thought it was. Northeast 5th, North Dixie. We are looking for Hillsborough, kind of in this area. Is that 6th, 3rd, Northwest? Are we doing Northwest or East? Northeast 2nd Ave. Northeast 2nd Ave goes over here. 3rd, Atlantic, Cypress. I wonder if it's still technically the same thing. It's not. So Atlantic, what if that's what we're currently at? 2nd Street, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 6th Court, 7th, 8th, and then it kind of just disappears. Unless it reappears up north. Because here's Northeast 1st Ave, and here's Northeast 2nd Ave. And this is 20th Street, 19th Street. And that's Terrace. This is weird, man. Florida needs a better scheme. 3rd Ave again, 1st Ave. Here's 2nd Ave. On 27th, 29th. Yeah, they're just numbered at this point. I think where we have it's fine. Or it's Deerfield. Here's Hillsborough. Here's 2nd Ave. We weren't even looking in the right spot. We would have kept it by Pompano Beach the entire time. We wouldn't have even looked. We wouldn't have gone out. So it's fine that we guessed early. Looks like Gen 3 coverage. EU license plates. Almost positive that that's a blue bar. We do have some old school vehicles. Is that a flag? That is not a flag. That is also a person. It's a star next to them. We have Sokak. That's the Turkish flag. Which actually makes sense. So let's go to Turkey. We're looking for, right now, phone numbers. We want a 2, a 3, or a 4. Those are going to tell us the region. I've said this many times before. If we find a 5, it means mobile numbers. This is why numbers are sometimes very important. 2 is the west, 3 is central, 4 is eastern, and 5 is mobile. So, there's a 4. However, I don't think that's an area code. If it is, it's telling us we're in the east. And we're to choose something out east. If we're going to choose anything out east, it's going to be Batman, because it's the best fucking name. That, yeah, that's the area code. So that means that is a mobile number, and we don't want to worry about that. We do want to find a different one, perhaps on the truck that now is gone. 438, no area code, doesn't matter. 438, no area code. 0232, that is an area code. That tells us we're in the west. As we can't really move where we want. Does this have another one on it? It does not, but that on a sign on the side of the road is fine. We are on a hill. It is a big city. Let's go Istanbul. It might be Bursa. It might be Izmir. I don't see anything to our east except mountains. And there should be mountains over here. Let's go Bursa instead. And it ends up being Izmir. Makes sense. We never looked west. We should have looked west, but we didn't. But we still get the region correct on Turkey. And we're fucked. We're fucked. Subway station? Oh, it says Vienna right there. Courthouse, Vienna, Ville Resten East. Why would it all be in English if we're in Vienna? It would make sense to have some in English, but not all in English. Right? Because Vienna is a very popular tourist destination. This isn't even official coverage. This is by WMATA, so I'm going to have to send this to Wolfchecker. It's not bad coverage, don't get me wrong. System map, legend, Metro Courthouse. There's no way. There's no way this is Vienna. I wish I knew what that city was. I wish I knew. I know it's not New York, because I know what New York stations look like. WMATA, the Washington? Is there Vienna, Washington? Fuck. Fares from the station, because everything's in English. It's the United States. For official use, I wish I knew these town names. I wish I did. Minnesota Avenue, Medical Center, Metro Center. That doesn't fucking help us. What does WM stand for? Washington Metro ATA? Am I the asshole? I don't know. Fuck. These billboards might be important. That's the problem. And you can tell it's Photoshop because it's taking so long. Visit Hershey and Harrisburg. I guess we're in Pennsylvania. Is there a Vienna near Hershey and Harrisburg, which are both right here? Harrisburg is the capital. But what would the W stand for? Here's Lebanon, here's Lancaster, here's York. I don't see from this distance a Vienna. Fuck. What would the WM stand for? This is going to annoy me. It's got to be some kind of transportation, right? 100% it's a transportation. Like I said, billboards are actually going to help us. But just look at this blur, man. This is why people don't like photospheres. They take so long to load. They take so long to load. Clarendon Boulevard, Strayer University, Arlington County. The only Arlington I know is Virginia. We're fucked. We didn't even find our way out, but ends up being Arlington, Virginia. Interesting. The only reason we didn't want to go there is because of the Harrisburg and Hershey. 23,298. That's not a bad score. Calamity does come in first place at 24,428. We kind of got baited there. We found Arlington at the end and didn't want to guess it. Ben Keller, not too far behind. 24,304. And then we appeared in third, 23,298. Bo in fourth at 21,708. Arseny in fifth, 20,083. Geoguru in sixth at 19,425. Jakarta in seventh at 18,539. Cree in eighth at 17,626. Taurus in ninth at 16,35. And Calvino in 10th at 10,597. It looks like that United States one gave a few people some trouble. Norway gave a few people some trouble. Turkey gave some few people trouble. Thailand wasn't that bad. Most people guessed around Bangkok. And then most people got Florida, probably because of the license plate. Not bad. Could have been a little bit better. Although, there wasn't much we could complain about there. But that's going to be what we're calling for the day. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed. We will be back again tomorrow for another video. We're going to use the Twitch link that we weren't able to use yesterday because I got called into work early. Because one of my coworkers got sick and they think it's COVID. Can't wait. Hopefully they come back negative, but you never know. But thank you for being here. We are going to probably release the tutorial. It's for basic, like extremely basic people on Sunday. Then we'll work on the intermediate, the expert, and, well, intermediate, advanced, and expert tips, and then we'll see who needs more tips and go from there. But that's going to be where we call. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all tomorrow for another episode. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.